Hey, what's up, guys? Honolulu Roar podcast. My name's Alex. I know it's been a while. I've only uploaded one video. I was gonna do them every week. I'm trying to find a co-host, one of my buddies, so we can, conversate, make it more interesting, live stream, all that. Um, but I wanted to start a new segment called Couch Tuesdays, where I go over the past week for the Lions and all that. It's Wednesday today. Sorry, I'm burping, but I've been sick the past 2 days, called off work and everything, so I haven't been able to record. My fever, it's been crazy, but um, let's talk about the last 4 weeks of the Lions because I haven't filmed any videos to go over it. The week one against the Eagles, we lost 38-35. I thought it was a good game. We minor mistakes. There was a pick six. I want to say there was a missed field goal. I'm not positive, but the things that cost us the game, just little mistakes. And the Eagles right now being number one in the NFL, in my opinion, and statistically. I felt that was a great opening game for the Lions, coming off the 3 wins last year, scoring over 35 points. I don't know if they set the record. No, the last time they scored 35 plus, I think 3 times in a row was 52 when they won the championship. But so it was a lot of hype. We went in the week two against Commanders. We beat them. It was looking great for the Lions. Against Philadelphia, Jared Goff threw 215 yards in passing, 2 touchdowns, interception, 80.3 rating. It was Jared Goff. And I gave him so much shit last year. He was terrible. I knew this year he had to come in and prove himself. Otherwise, we're drafting the quarterback. And he's been phenomenal so far. Washington, he threw 256 yards, 4 touchdowns, zero interceptions for 121.7 rating. That game was great. Then last week, well, not it wouldn't be this past Sunday. Before that, week three, the Vikings. This one still haunts me, probably will all season. The call to kick a 56-yard field goal on 4th and 4 after Jamal Williams just ran, a 13-yard run on third down. We were like 5 or 4 and 6 on fourth down conversions that game, and we kicked it instead of going for it on 4th and 4. And I think there was like a minute two left. If we would have got the first down, that was game. And we gave Kirk Cousins too much time and resulted in a loss. That game, he threw for 277 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 79 rating. Um, Now, this last week, the Seahawks, phenomenal game offensively, being down Amon-Ra St. Brown, DeAndre Swift, Chark. You know, we were worried so much about offense going in that game, but I guess we forgot the defense at home because they didn't show up. They didn't have one, you know, defensive stop. We would have won that game if we would have just stopped them once or twice. And same goes for Seattle though. Their defense wasn't there. We scored 45 points, and they just beat us 48 to 45. Jared Goff threw for 378 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and had a rating of 121.5. Now, given the interception kind of screwed us, it was right off the opening, second half, and resulted in a pick six. So it was big offensive mistake, but I can't blame him at all for the performance and how everyone stepped up. Hawkinson, Khalif Raymond, um, Kennedy, Jamal Williams had another. He had his longest career run ever. 51 yards for a touchdown. Everyone showed up. Our defense just let us down, and it makes me weary for the rest of the season. Will Aaron Glenn have a job coming out of the bye, week six? Or is our defense going to switch up? We need to answer it now. And but Jared Goff looking elite. I mean, we're number one in scoring offense, 32 in defense. The best and the worst, and that's a Lions stat for you. Um, so let's go over the North, NFC North. So the Vikings, they're looking all right. I mean, Okuda shut down Justin Jefferson all game, and he also shut down Devontae Smith against the Eagles, and I think the Commanders. He was on McLaurin and shut him down pretty good. He's been playing great, so it was just terrible this last game. But the Vikings are playing the Bears this week. I want the Bears to win, but I also want them to lose. Because if they lose and the Lions win, we have the same record in the North. And I do think the Vikings are going to lead the North at the end of the season no matter what. But if the Bears set them back, a loss, and the Packers lose to the Giants, it just helps the Lions. And I don't think DeAndre Swift's going to come back till after the bye. I think they're sitting him for the 2 weeks just to make sure he's healed, which is good. I mean, Jamal Williams, Craig Reynolds, both are phenomenal. But the Vikings are 3-1, Packers 3-1, 2-2 Bears. I don't know how they're 2-2. I mean, one win was against Trey Lance before he got injured. Garbage. Lions are 1-3. And what makes me mad is typical Lions, they had the potential to go 4-0. And they just, they're the Lions. I wanted to bring more fantasy into the channel, more bets, fantasy football and betting, sports betting, because I'm from Michigan and I do that a lot. Bet on touchdowns, parlays, bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna save that for other videos when I have a co-host, so we can go over our bets and stuff. But let's look at the upcoming Lions schedule real quick. Okay, and I think the computer's dying too. But so the Patriots game. I think Mac Jones is still here. I'm not sure if he's coming back this week. I haven't looked at it. I thought it was Hoyer, but I also thought he got hurt. I haven't really looked into it. I just know the Packers barely pulled off that win. And I same with the Packers. Besides their running game, I don't know how they're 3-1 necessarily. I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers. I think he's the best quarterback in the league over Tom Brady. Statistically, Tom Brady is, but Aaron Rodgers knows how to get it done. So it doesn't shock me that they're 3-1. I just wasn't expecting 3-1. Lions and Cowboys, Cooper Rush, I think is their answer. I don't think Dak, I think if Dak is back for that game, which he should be, and they do start Dak, I think it's like a prove it game for him. And because Cooper Rush, if Dak loses, people are going to be screaming for Cooper Rush because he's been doing really well. The Dolphins, they're going to beat the Lions. I mean, they've been playing phenomenal. Tua, I hope he feels way better. That whole situation's messed up. The Packers, I'm going to be at that game. I'm hoping we take it. It's a divisional game. If our defense is fixed by then, our offense just keeps pumping out these scoring drives and all that, I want to say we take it. The Bears, I think we take it. The Bears are trash. I'm not a big fan of Justin Fields. I think the guy looks like a duck. My own personal stuff. But Giants, I want to say the Giants beat us. They are at home. They've been looking great. Saquon Barkley, it's staying healthy. The last time I've seen this healthy was his rookie year, and he could be one of the best backs. He just keeps it up. The Bills and Lions, this is a Thanksgiving game. Now, unpopular opinion here, I think the Lions upset them. If our defense is fixed by then, our offense is still booming, no injuries, staying healthy. It's a home game, Thanksgiving, everyone's watching. Realistically, the Bills are gonna just beat us, but I'm probably gonna bet on the Lions upset. So I'm just gonna go with the Lions. It's hard, definitely being 1-3 and watching our defense right now to even say that. The Jags Lions, they're kind of in our same territory here. I want to say Lions. It's their home game. Jags have a great chance of beating us though, so it's hard. I'm just gonna be biased and go with Lions. Vikings Lions. I think we take this home game. We should have had the fucking away game, but it is what it is. Lions and Jets. I think the Lions take it. Panthers. Their QB situation's rough. If McCaffrey is healthy and we're bad against the run, they could easily take it. But I'm gonna say the Lions. This is all going off our defense being fixed. If our defense isn't fixed coming out of the bye, we're losing like all these games. That's just how it is. The Bears at Lions home. Lions take them twice this year. Lions Packers. Packers take us at home. No way we beat Aaron Rodgers twice. He's not letting that happen. But let's go over the matchups for this upcoming week. And I will make a video again, probably Couch Tuesday. after this following week, going over my thoughts going into the bye and, everything we're doing today. Hopefully, I'll have a co host by then to film a video. Colts and Broncos. I really have hope in the Colts. So I'm going to go with the Colts. I thought they were going to do really well this year. They started rocky, but the Giants Packers. This is overseas. I think in Germany. I want to say the Giants. Lions Patriots. It's going to be a good game. I think it'll be a close game. Definitely with our defense. I'm gonna go with Lions. Chargers Browns. Chargers. Herbert, my QB in fantasy. He's amazing. Texans and Jags. I'm going with the Jags. Falcons and Bucks. Bucks. I don't think Tom Brady's losing. I think this would be his third loss in a row if he loses. So I don't think he's doing that to the Falcons. But gives the Falcons more of an upset. Steelers Bills. Bills. Dolphins and Jets. Dolphins. They're smacking this year. Bears and Vikings. Realistically, the Vikings are going to beat them. I'm just hoping for the Bears, but I'm going to go Vikings. Titans and Commanders. Derrick Henry regaining his throne. I'm going to go Titans. Seahawks and Saints. If the Seahawks play like they did against the Lions, even though they had a poor defensive, game, I think the Seahawks. Geno Smith, I've been a fan of him. I think they'll do it. All right, so where were we? Seahawks, Saints, Seahawks, 49ers, and Panthers. I think the 49ers take it. Eagles, Cardinals. Cardinals, they got nice weapons, but I don't really trust Murray. I mean, he's not bad, but I just don't trust him. I think the Eagles, how they've been playing Jalen Hurts, I think they're going to take it. A.J. Brown's been nice. What's nice is when you have a really good quarterback and he can run on top of that. That's just hard for defenses. I think the Eagles take that game. Cowboys, Rams. I don't know. The Rams have been looking a little rough. Stafford's throwing a lot of picks. I miss Stafford, but I almost rather have Jared Goff right now. Even though he's coming off a Super Bowl win, it's hard to even say that. But based off, seeing what I'm seeing so far, I'm going with my boy Goff. But I want to say Cowboys. I really don't believe in the Dak hype anymore. So if Cooper Rush is playing, I believe the Cowboys are winning. Bengals and Ravens. I think the Ravens take that one. Chiefs and Raiders. The Raiders have been, rough, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs. They've been just the Chiefs. They're crazy. So this is my week 5 predictions. I might do a video of power rankings going into week 5. I'll just see if I can. But other than that, that's all I got for this week. Hopefully the Lions can pull off something and go into the bye in week 6, 2-3. And, it's typical year for a Lions fan. At least they have a win. They're not 0-10-1 like they started last year. It's just not fun to watch those games. Lions games give you hope, and they always have that comeback in the fourth just to lose. So it's hard being a Lions fan, but I'm a diehard and always will be. Eventually, it'll be our year to make the playoffs. I think they have a good chance of wild card run this year. With the Bears being booty, Packers are like good, but they're still, they're better than us. But I feel Lions have a good chance if they just turn around that defense and stay, top 3 scored in offenses. I think we have a great chance. Amon-Ra St. Brown's been looking like a stud, insane. So hopefully he's back and healthy. DeAndre Swift, if he keeps pumping out like he did week 1, he ran 140 rushing yards, 144, the touchdown. First time a Lions done that since Barry Sanders, I think. It's like 5th time ever a Lions done that in an opening game. So the Lions are really setting a new look for themselves. And, this rebuild, I think, is going to take another year, maybe 2. I'm not expecting everything this year, but it would still be cool to have at least that hunt for the wild card. I think the last time we made playoffs, 2016, we lost it. Last time we won a playoff game was in the 90s. But, yeah, it'd be just cool to see the Lions go. And also, when I go to that Packers game, week 9, I believe it is. I'll try to record some stuff for that too. But thank you for watching, and like and subscribe and turn on notifications, and we'll have more coming soon. Thank you guys.